Okay. Oh, email from Staples Customer Interaction. Subject, hi. What did you think about your Scotch registered trademark Magic Tape, invisible, right-on, matte finish, 3/4 inch by 27.77 yards, 1-inch core, 3 rolls? Question mark. Really? All right. They're also asking, hello, please review your purchase. Your review will help us inform other shoppers just like you. Start by rating it 1 to 5 stars, then write your review. It must be at least 20 characters long. Consider whether you would recommend this product and what you like or dislike about it. Okay. Response. Subject, Ray, hi. What do you think about the Scotch Magic Tape? Yada, yada, yada. 2, Staples Customer Interactions. Hi, back. The Scotch Tape, the Scotch registered trademark Magic Tape, invisible, right-on, matte finish, 3/4 inch by 27.77 yards, 1-inch core, 3 rolls. What did I think about it? Phew. Where to begin? First off, thank you so much for asking. I can't tell you how often I've bought Scotch tape in the past without anyone asking me what I thought about it. Can I just say, who does that? Office Max? The little stationery store that used to be here in town? No way. These other retail establishments, it's almost as if transaction done, purchase complete, they have no further interest in you. But Staples, that you would take the time out of your busy day to ask me about this purchase. It's kind and it's thoughtful, and you know it. So the tape, what did I think about it? Well, for one thing, it really is magic. Kind of. Kind of. Listen, I've used other Scotch tapes in the past. I was young. What did I know? One makes mistakes. Trial and error. That's what life is. Those Scotch tapes were not all that transparent, not really, and they yellowed. But this brand, it really is pretty much invisible. And you know what? I believe we take that for granted. Invisibility is amazing. How far we've come as a civilization, as a species, that we can put a piece of tape on a piece of paper and barely even know it's there. Plus, let's not forget the matte finish. It's not too much to say that there's a tactile pleasure one gets from running one's fingers over a surface that's graced with this tape. Surely I'm not alone in feeling this way, but of course you'll let me know if I am. I've always had a visceral reaction, a strong visceral reaction to the beautiful things of this world. It could actually be a defect. Friends and family have told me this. I'm not entirely unaware. Also, 3 rolls is just perfect. The 10-pack you sell is a bit overwhelming, especially when one has been thinking one might like to retire someday, not be so involved in the use of office products. Though, of course, I would always shop for the ones I need at Staples. So, yeah, 5 stars, definitely. But you want real feedback. You want to know what I like or dislike about my Scotch registered trademark Magic Tape, invisible, right-on, matte finish, 3/4 inch by 27.77 yards, 1-inch core, 3 rolls. That's active listening on your part. You've gone out of your way to solicit this reaction from me, good or bad, and I feel like I ought to come up with something critical. Constructive criticism, obviously. You've opened yourself up here, Staples. One is not crass. One does not take advantage of vulnerability. Some might be tempted to say, hey, Staples is just a huge box store conglomerate. Staples, some might be tempted to say, who gives a flying fuck about 3 rolls of Scotch tape. It would be easy to take that attitude, but your email has helped me realize, who are we if we treat commerce as some great impersonal undertaking? If we view the corporations among which we live and have our being as entities devoid of humanity to be mocked, how cold and hard and mean would we be to react that way to a sincere product review inquiry? So on the dislike side, I'll just say this, and if you find it helpful, great. If you find it at all upsetting or counterproductive, please just disregard it. And you probably already know what I'm going to say. Sometimes the tape will come off the teeth of the dispenser and stick to the roll. One might have lost focus, be looking out the window of one's office at kids walking by in the street, say, and one might be remembering, say, how one was a kid oneself once and played touch football on the outfield grass behind Lowell Elementary School in Teaneck, New Jersey, until the sun sank so far below the horizon that nobody could see the ball anymore, so everybody had to go home. And lost in thought like that, one might not sufficiently counteract the tendency of this particular tape, this magic tape, registered trademark, TM, when unmoored from the dispenser to attract itself some electrostatic cling attribute of all that magic, R, TM, then allowed to work its mischief so that the tape slips back onto the roll. And then, in that circumstance, due to one's quite human inadvertence, the lapse in concentration that comes to us all, well, it can be difficult to find the seam, restore order to the universe in its Scotch-taped aspect, as it were. Invisibility in that event, not so much a blessing as a curse. I feel bad bringing this up. It really is a minor dislike, on balance, all things considered. Plus, I don't know what you, Staples, can do about it. Wouldn't it be more of a Scotch Magic Tape or TM issue? But you did ask. And would I recommend this product? Definitely. I do think you're unlikely to find many people who aren't already using it, though. You'd probably have to go to the Australian outback or the wilds of Alaska, where one wrong turn in the forest can spell doom. Read Into the Wild, places where there's likely to be little or no paperwork, so I doubt my recommendation would carry much weight there, but you're welcome to it. Anyhow, this is way over 20 characters, and I haven't even considered that you can write on the tape, ha ha. I hope this reply is useful, and not just to other customers who, frankly, I rarely interact with much, just the occasional nod and comment about the weather. I hope this is useful to you, Staples. Your friend, Steve. P.S. If you have any other questions, feel sometimes maybe like you've lost your sense of self as a mega conglomerate or whatever, I'm here for you. I know you know that you don't have to wait for my next purchase to get in touch. Right? Good. Hit send.